After snubbing Lizzo on stage whilst performing, well, Queen is finally breaking her silence about what exactly has happened or happened, for that incident that happened on, stage. Meanwhile, Lizzo, is still in the trends. Well, obviously for the bad reasons. Well, this is the Literary Helping Next News. This is the helpful quality entertainment. Kindly go onto YouTube and across all social media platforms. Our website www.pinaxnews.com for all the relevant A to Z of information, and of course, any gist you need to know about the world of art entertainment. You can, kindly visit our page and of course get yourself with the latest set over there. Moving on, let's quickly look at what's happening between Lizzo and of course Beyonce. Now, we remember that Beyonce was performing at her Renaissance concert, gave a very interesting, demeanor, I should say. That's because while she was performing her hit song, Break My Soul, she had, that particular song has, the different version that encapsulate about various women, including Erica Badu, Lizzo herself, Solange, and other women. I think Ice Spice is part of, well, I don't know, maybe Ice Spice is part of it. But at that particular instant, Beyonce, swiftly shifted, from, Solange's name straight. Then she mentioned Badu, Badu, Badu. Well, let's check out this video and see exactly what I'm talking about. We come back and see what's happening or what has been happening and what has been her reaction afterwards. Stick and stay after this. Interesting video over there. Beyonce doing her thing over there. But why? Why? What in the name of God? I'm really trying hard to understand why, Queen Bey did that, because in order she had all the names in mind. So why skip Lizzo's name and move straight to Badu, Badu, Badu? For those of you who watched the video carefully, you could see that she's swift, from mentioning, Lizzo's name and proceeded with a chant of Badu, Badu, Badu. Now, people have been asking a lot of questions. Relevant questions, pertinent questions, I must say. That's because people feel that for many reasons, including the harassment charges leveled against Lizzo, Beyonce does not want to be part of this drama that's been, circulated or been an albatross around Lizzo's neck. Well, yes, that's true. Mama T, Tina Knowles, has also come out to say something very interesting, saying that, well, we shouldn't blame, Beyonce so much because of, well, of course, who is Lizzo? Even Beyonce herself refused, to mention her own sister Solange's name. So what's the big deal in this? Now, people have been waiting to hear exactly what Queen Bey has to say about this. Well, as if she cares. Well, Queen Bey is not really minding, the rant on social media. Well, apparently, she is very focused and still proceeding on with her performance at the Renaissance concert. Well, unfortunately, it's not the same for Lizzo, who unfortunately seems to be having a very pathetic year this 2023. I can just close my eyes and open. Close my eyes and mention, the stars who had a very tragic, year, this 2023, and Lizzo will be the first person to be on my list. Regardless who has had a very serious atrocity, this year, Lizzo will be number one, to fix it in my spot. Well, that's because the lady is dealing with so much from, being banned from Super Bowl, from being, losing lots of people on social media. And also her boyfriend also allegedly, backing up from the relationship. Now, Beyonce, that we all thought that, was somewhat her best friend, is drifting away from her. So it looks like Lizzo is really having a very bad year, I must say. So, pardon me, but honestly, Lizzo would be my first person to be on the most, pathetic year, endurance, I should say. So the crown goes to Lizzo. Meanwhile, so let's put the social media page on your screen for you to see how Lizzo's account looks like on Instagram. Before, it was recorded that she had about 15.5 million followers on Instagram only. But because of the allegations by her three backup dancers, she is down with 15.3, making losing about 220 or more followings, I should say. Now that's very pathetic, I might say. That is very, very sad. Anyways, but for those of you who still do not understand why Lizzo is being accused of this sexual harassment charges and has been in the news for the bad reasons, well, three ladies apparently have said something very interesting, denigrating, the singer's name, tarnishing the name of the singer. Well, now it's become a legal matter, so we ain't going to delve details onto it. But let's listen to what these three have been saying. For those of you who till now really do not understand what has been happening to Lizzo, let's give you a reminder why Lizzo has been having a bad year this year. Take a listen at this.
She states in her statement that she stands for like keeping keeping women safe and giving them the respect that they deserve. But where was that respect when we were being pressured to do things we didn't want to do and being almost physically hit in some cases, and and being cornered in rooms and being afraid for our jobs? There was so much fear mongering going on in this job that it's really crazy to hear her say that these are false allegations, and also the claim that these are too outrageous not to address. We completely agree. That's why we came forward, because the things that happened to us from the person that is outrageous.
Yeah. Again, Lizzo responding to these allegations here, you ladies feeling the need to speak out and, in fact, getting legal counsel in doing so. And Ron, that's where I wanted to ask you about this. I mean, these are some heavy allegations here. Your clients are obviously going to need to defend what they say they experienced firsthand. Are you prepared to take this to trial and to go one-on-one with Lizzo and her legal team?
That's the same question I ask my clients before I offer them services. Are you guys prepared to go to trial? This is going to be heavily contested. And after I spoke with them many hours, I was convinced that once anyone hears this story, once anyone hears from these brave ladies what happened, that anyone will be convinced that these allegations against Lizzo, not just allegations, but what actually happened. And it should be noted that others that are not my clients that used to work with Lizzo, have come and said, I've had similar experiences. I've been through this too. And I could share with you that other employees who have not gone to social media have contacted my office and spoken to me directly, corroborating their own experiences with Lizzo, where she's not only being unkind, but really disregarding their trauma once they bring it up, that they feel that they've been marginalized or discriminated against.
And who have alleged these rather hard allegations towards Lizzo. So trust me, Lizzo is really having going through it so much. We do not know the state of the pop star, but we only wish for the better, all the good for her. Well, Beyonce also allegedly drifting from her. So what really is going to happen to the friendship between Blue Ivy and Lizzo? Because she is a diehard fan, to Blue Ivy, and I'm sure Blue Ivy, who also seem to have so much affection for Lizzo, also will be having a very bad moment as we speak. And so, if indeed her mother, is drifting away, from Lizzo, well, trust me, Blue Ivy will also seriously drift away from, Lizzo. Well, for more news, log on to panaxnews.com. We've got all the details over there. It has been a pleasure. Thanks for watching.